How do I register to vote in the town of Omro? That's a great question. The state of Wisconsin, there's actually 4 different ways that you can register to vote, either as a first-time voter in our state or as somebody who has recently changed their name or changed their address. The quickest and easiest way to register is to do so online at My Vote Wisconsin. You're going to want to click on the big blue button that says register to vote. The system will walk you through the steps after that, but it's important to know that you will need a valid Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, and the address that you have on file with the DMV does need to match your current home address where you are looking to register to vote. Online registration is only available until 20 days before the next election. So if you find yourself within that 20-day window and it's too late to do online registration, you're going to need to pick another option. You can also register by mail. Download and print off the Voter Wisconsin Registration Application, also known as the EL-131. You're going to find a more direct link to it if you actually search Wisconsin EL-131 form. Helpful hint though, if you go on to the Town of Omro's website, we actually have a link to the current form on our forms and permits page. So you're going to want to go ahead and complete that form and get it off to your clerk's office. It does need to be postmarked at least, you guessed it, 20 days before the next election. Again, if you have found yourself within that 20-day window, you're going to need to pick another option. In person at the clerk's office. This is something that you can do at your municipal clerk's office up until 5 p.m. the Friday before the election. You must bring your proof of residence document, and that's something that can't just be junk mail. It has to have something with an account number on it just to prove that it's legitimate mail. Please note the town of Omro is a small community, and as such, we are very, very frugal with tax dollars, and our clerk's office is only staffed on a part-time basis. That is also the case with many small communities across the state of Wisconsin, so you're going to want to either check your community's website or place a phone call to the clerk's office to find out what their hours of operation are, just so you don't waste a trip down to the clerk's office. So what happens if you've missed that 20 days prior deadline and that 5 p.m. the Friday before deadline? Don't worry, you are not out of options. In Wisconsin, we allow something called election day registration. This means you can register to vote at your polling place right before you vote. You must bring with you your proof of residence document and your photo ID, and admittedly, it will make your voting experience take a little bit longer, and it will cause a little bit of a delay in the line. So it's not something that's highly encouraged, but it is allowed by law in order to make sure that everybody who is eligible to vote gets a chance to vote. So there you have it. That's how you register to vote in the town of Omro and the state of Wisconsin in general. Great question indeed. Got another one? Let us know.